All right, guys, welcome into the Casual Fandom Podcast.
Casual, you back?
Yeah. Come on. It's
Back.
football
What's up,
season now.
guys?
We got some football
It's
news. We've been dropping
Nah,
straight
it ain't.
basketball for like a month,
It
2
ain't
months
football
straight.
season yet.
it's
It
not
ain't
football
football
season.
season yet.
Nah,
Not
the
till
finals
Lakers
is
win the
over.
championship.
The Knicks have already won the championship. That's over. So we just gonna go ahead and dive into football, man. We got two
What month are
big
you living
trades.
in?
I'm living in the real world, okay, sir? The real world. But yeah, we got two big
He's
trades.
living in the real world, guys.
One trade we already expected. They kind of broke the news a couple months ago that AJ Brown was probably gonna get traded to the Patriots. And it happened right on June 1st. And then Myles Garrett leaving Cleveland, finally getting up out of there and coming to LA and playing with the Rams, man. That's the Rams going all in. They go ahead. They going back to their old motto, fuck them picks. So it's
Fuck them picks.
Hey,
I mean,
for Myles
they basically
Garrett,
said that.
for Myles Garrett's worth of shit. Them picks ain't gonna be but like late first round, second late picks.
Hey man, I think Cleveland did a good job. I'm surprised. So Myles Garrett obviously had a no trade clause. I'm surprised they ain't even try to at least see if there's another destination he want to go to see if maybe they might be able to squeeze a little bit more. But I mean, they got a young, good pass rusher, and then obviously first round pick next year, and then a second year
third,
after.
and fifth. Yeah.
In the fifth. Okay. Yeah, so they got good value from it, from a guy that been saying he wanted to leave for like the past 2-3 years. And then obviously they get up off that contract, $160 million that kicked in. I think that kicks in this year because it was an extension. So, yeah, very interesting trade. What y'all think? What you think, Muhammad?
Yeah. I mean, both sides won this deal. Cleveland obviously getting off the books of Myles Garrett contract. Jared Verse is still young, solid, talent in the league. You know, 2-time Pro Bowler, only 25 years old. So, and like being able to get those draft picks. Cleveland's retooling. Figuring out who exactly they're building around as far as the quarterback situation. There. So, gotta
Shoot, they still
fix
got
that
Deshaun Watson,
O-line.
man.
Exactly. Got to fix that O-line, get the skill position right, get them receivers. So now they got the tools to, be able to figure that out though. And then obviously the Rams get Myles Garrett. Like you said, they in win now mode. Matthew Stafford's clock is ticking, so, obviously, Ty Simpson, on his heels, but they got time on that one. So I think it's a win-win for both teams on this deal right here.
I think it's a win for the Rams, man. The Rams with Myles Garrett, possibly they get Aaron Donald back. I don't think he's gonna come out of retirement,
Man, Aaron
but
Donald ain't
man,
coming back, man.
He's not coming.
he's not coming back out of retirement. But still, the Rams, man, they the favorites now at the end of the season. I don't with Myles Garrett pass rushing and the way they can score, they're gonna be dangerous this year, man. I feel like just Cleveland could have got a little more than what they got. I mean, Jared Verse is a great player, but for Myles Garrett is a generational talent. I think you could have got a lot more for that. But, he wanted out of Cleveland for a while. And I'm a Ravens fan, so I'm glad he out of the AFC North. That, we don't have Myles Garrett rushing Lamar Jackson no more.
Shoot,
So
Jared Verse finna get him.
Man, Jared Verse ain't Myles Garrett.
Right.
See what he did to Sam Darnold.
Garrett.
Sam Darnold, actual Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Myles Garrett. Jared Verse is not Myles Garrett. We all know that right now. So we'd rather have him than Myles Garrett any day of the week.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I think
I
it was a solid trade either way.
I mean, they got rid of Myles Garrett. He didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be there no more. He wanted to go somewhere where he could win, and he picked a great destination, the Rams. I feel like Cleveland wasn't going to trade him to the AFC. I didn't think so, but
yeah,
the Rams, man, that's a great pickup, and they going all in. They trying to win it all. And they got the team to do it, so we shall see what happens.
Are they the favorite in the NFC right now?
Super Bowl in LA again this year?
I think I'm not sure. Is it?
I think it was just in San Francisco. Let me see.
Yeah, it was in San Francisco.
It's probably like in Florida or something, or New York.
New Orleans, I think. I think it's in
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
No, it's in
No, it
SoFi.
was just.
Oh, is it
Is it?
so far?
It is in SoFi. Yeah. And hey, the last time they were in the Super Bowl, it was in SoFi.
Man, they need to
Yeah,
start
well,
doing
they
that
might be
shit.
back in there again against the Ravens. So
That script, man. That
I don't know
script
if
we
it'll
getting
be
shall
too
that.
see.
obvious.
I don't know if it'll be that.
I think.
And
I'll
it's
be honest.
Valentine's Day this year. Yeah.
Is it? It's on February. Yeah, February
Super
14th.
Bowl on
Damn.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Valentine's Day.
Wow,
Dang, bro, we're
that's
cooked.
a late Super Bowl.
It's definitely a
That's a
Nah,
late
late
they,
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. Not y'all cook.
they, that's how they do it now. I think that's when they switched it, cause they
Yeah.
pushed it a year back, a week back. They do it usually the first week, but now last year they did it the second Sunday of February. So, but yeah, I think, man. I mean, the Rams. Y'all think they the favorite coming out of NFC right
They
now,
gotta
or
be.
what y'all think?
Got to be the favorites, man.
Hey,
That
after
was a
this
hell of a
move, yeah.
pickup, man.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a pickup. I mean,
You gotta
Nakua
think
come
Mike
back,
Evans
you
went
know.
to San Fran. You know,
But San
Seattle
Fran
just
still lack a quarterback, though.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
still
Brock
need a
is
Seattle.
quarterback. Now
still shaky.
I ain't gonna say Brock.
Seattle already
Brock
still
is
defended
can
shaky,
be
champs.
but
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seattle still gonna be good. I don't think they're gonna beat the Rams. Well, they got Myles Garrett rushing now. And then Seattle lost Kenneth Walker and they lost Shaheed. So they lost a couple of key players.
nah, they still got Shaheed.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they
I thought he left.
Nah,
nah.
Shaheed
I
stayed.
don't think he left. But I mean, they definitely lost Kenneth Walker though.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker, I know he went to Kansas City.
Yeah, Rashid Shaheed stayed with him. He signed a
Yeah,
17
but they got
million
JSN
or 50
though.
million a year.
You know, with
Yeah.
Not a year,
Seattle,
50
they just
million.
go as Sam Darnold go. If Sam Darnold can ball, Seattle they're gonna ball. They got a great defense. Their defense was lights out all last year. That's what running them game because they played the Rams 3 times last year and beat them twice. And I remember that one time with the 2-point conversion, the
Yeah, that's
crazy
what
2-point
really got
conversion.
them in
But
the Super Bowl. If you think about it, they lose
yeah,
that game. Rams get home field. They get the 1 seed. That's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy how that.
So yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Still watching that back. That was a crazy play. I ain't
and
never
the
seen
Rams
them
is
ever
up by
call
like
that a
2
fumble.
touchdowns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when they
I
blew the
don't know,
lead. They
man.
was up 16.
That they
Yep.
blew that lead.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then
that
they
was
tied the
crazy
game
right
on
there.
that one.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
yeah,
don't
that
know.
was
I
crazy.
think
So
the Seattle, you gotta keep in mind they did lose Clint Kubiak too, so they gotta figure out how that new offense gonna look. I don't know
but
who they
the
signed as that.
Rams lost some coaching personnel as well, though.
Yeah, they lost Mike LaFleur. That's their OC, but Sean McVay, they got
Yeah.
Sean McVay.
They got
You know
Sean
what I'm
McVay. They
saying?
good. They
So
good
they
there
ain't worried
at
about
coaching.
that.
Yeah.
Puka getting out of
And
rehab. You know what I'm saying?
they
They finna
did
lock
pick
in,
up?
bro.
Yeah, and they picked up McDuffie as well, right?
McDuffie,
They
like,
got Trent
come on now.
McDuffie as well.
They
Yeah,
got
they're
Trent.
gonna be good.
That was a big trade too. Yeah. They really going
Yeah,
all in,
Rams.
honestly.
Nah,
And
Rams gonna be
Puka
nice
finna
this
get
year.
paid too.
And
That's
I wouldn't be
Yes, he
crazy.
gonna
surprised
pay.
depending on if Puka has a shaky start, they go and get Stephon Diggs just to add another weapon.
Man,
Vontae Adams
Because he's
still
on the
there.
market. But I
Stephon
can see
Diggs
them more
ain't
likely
Puka.
getting like Keenan Allen or somebody like that. Because
Nah,
Keenan's
they
still
Yeah, I
on the
can see that.
market.
Why Puka gonna have a shaky start? What make you say that?
I mean,
All
recovery,
the off-season noise.
It
Cares,
takes
man.
a little time.
That's what
Did
wide
he
receivers
just
do,
go to
man.
rehab? Didn't he sign into rehab or
Yeah.
something?
It don't matter. That's
Yeah.
what wide
I think he
receivers
just
do, bro.
checked out.
Puka. That's what makes these wide receivers great, man. Randy Moss. What did Randy Moss do? What did I guess you said Jerry Rice and Larry Fitzgerald. Those are the main
Now I don't
receivers
doubt
that
Puka.
did.
He's gonna do his thing. He just play hard. When you play hard, it's hard to stop somebody that just give it their all. It's gonna
Nah,
Puka
yeah,
gonna have.
Puka's
I
still
mean, the
gonna be good.
Rams is gonna be that team, man. They're gonna be hard to beat in the NFC. I think they the go-to. I think they the
Yeah.
favorites in the NFC. I think they're gonna come out the NFC.
Here's the thing
And I
with
mean,
this
let's not
trade
forget,
now.
they still got Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
still
mean,
got
obviously,
Devontae
they got
Adams.
good offense.
You still
They
got
got
Devontae
Kyron
Adams.
They still
Williams
got
too.
Karen
Still
Williams.
got a solid
They got a
O-line.
squad. Yeah.
But here's
What
the
y'all
thing.
think about the AJ Brown? Drake May get AJ Brown.
Before we
I
get
think
into
that's a
that,
good pickup.
and the thing that the Rams did, they obviously they drafted Ty Simpson 13th overall.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yep.
did.
And obviously Matthew Stafford signed a 2-year deal, so it's gonna be this year and then the next year, which I don't even know if he plays next year. We'll see if he plays next year, or the year after this one. But uh, the cap situation, they're gonna have to pay McDuffie. Now they signed McDuffie to an extension. They got Myles Garrett making $45 million a year, and then they got they're gonna have to pay Puka, and then obviously a couple other guys. So what they're really banking on is that once Matthew Stafford retires, hopefully Ty Simpson steps in and keeps him competitive with the roster around him, and then you see where it goes, because that's what they did with Jared Goff. They put a competitive team around Jared Goff, got to the Super Bowl. They didn't win it, but um, that's
They
kind of the
went and got Matthew
blueprint.
Stafford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, obviously, that's kind of the blueprint in the NFL nowadays. Is you want to try to get a quarterback on a cheap deal and just build around them. And obviously, these rookie deals getting expensive, but it's as cheap as it gets for a
Yeah, and
quarterback.
honestly,
So
looking at this trade is really a 2-year window, 2.5-year window. So by 2029, they got the decision, on if they want to, sit on that $52 million for Myles Garrett, or eat that $42 million cap hit. So they got time to figure that out. So letting where the Rams sitting and how they projecting this Super Bowl window for their team right now.
yeah, Hassan, that AJ Brown trade, what you think? I mean, we kind of knew it was gonna happen. It literally got
Yeah.
reported two months ago,
Yeah,
Yeah, that they
but
was gonna trade
obviously
him. I
made
think
official.
going to New England. I mean, with AJ Brown, he is a great player. It just all depends on his attitude and what he gives to the team. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he's
yeah,
one of them players that he can destroy a team or he can rally a team. He's just one of them players. I mean, he's a great player. He's a big body receiver, possession receiver, speed, like he can play. AJ Brown, when he's on and he's focused, he's focused. He lost after Philly won the Super Bowl. He kind of like, it was more so, I feel like, about him getting targets and not about the team winning.
Well, they had beef. Him and Jalen Hurts had beef. I done seen a couple
Yeah.
of things on Twitter. They said some personal stuff and whatnot, but once you start having beef, especially with a wide receiver and a quarterback, it can
yeah,
start to go left fast. But um,
But
yeah, I mean,
even if you notice the times when Philly was winning, because Philly he still last year, even with all the noise, all the bullshit surrounding them, they still had a great season. Not the Super Bowl winning season, but they still had a great season through all that. And on top of that, all the noise behind AJ Brown, even games that they would win, AJ Brown still, you can see his body language still like, damn, I only
yeah.
had 1, 2 catches. It's like, damn, y'all
yeah,
just won, bro. Y'all, but you know what I'm saying? More so focus. And then you notice games when he would go off, he had like 2 touchdowns, 7, 8 catches, over 100-yard receiving, and they would
Yeah.
lose. And it's like, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He had that swagger. So it's like, it was more so about him getting the ball rather than the team winning. And that, when it happens like that, it just is hard to really rally together as an offense and as a team. So with New England, you got a young quarterback, and I don't know, Drake May got with him and AJ Brown, they got AJ Brown could be a hothead. I don't know how Drake May would handle that. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Well,
see
they got
Jalen
Mike
Hurts, he was
Vrabel.
more poised. Yeah, they got Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel been
So
coaching them since Tennessee, so
yeah,
I think that was the biggest
yeah,
thing.
he
Once he
has been
had
coached.
beef with Hurts and Sirianni, he really didn't care no more. He was like, man, I got my ring. Man, y'all just give me the ball, whatever. And it's
yeah.
really because I guess Hurts wasn't even really looking his way sometimes. And obviously that's your number one receiver, but that's what wide receivers do. Like I said, it's just
I
it
mean
comes with
that
the
and
position.
obviously what we saw with their offense last year, it
Yeah,
was it was very shaky last year. So I mean, we didn't even see Saquon, to play
Saquon
to the
get
potential
off.
that we know Saquon plays. So
Yeah, Saquon was off.
so
Yeah. So yeah.
so I would definitely get AJ want to get out, but as far as I don't know if this really takes New England over the top. This
Yeah,
is a
I
great
think
trade for
no, it's
Philly,
definitely a
but
great trip.
I don't think this really pushes New England to be like, all right, now we know for certain. Obviously, they made the Super Bowl last year, but does this
Hmm.
make
Yeah.
them once again the
Do they get
top of
him
the
It's
over the
kind of
top?
AFC?
fluky. They made it to the Super Bowl
Yeah,
kind of fluky anyway, so I mean,
So
they
that's what
had
I'm saying.
solid weapon. I don't think AJ Brown was the type of receiver they needed necessarily because I mean,
No,
when
AJ
you think
Brown could
about it, they
definitely
took
help him.
away
I feel
Steph.
like
No, he'll help
Yeah,
him.
but when you you take away
Go ahead.
Stephon Diggs, who's kind of the intermediate and then you add in AJ Brown, who's a sideline X traditional X wide receiver. Um,
but he could be
they
intermediate
don't
as
got
well, though,
nobody. Nah, but he's not. He's not. You get what I'm saying. He's not your um.
because he's a
What
physical
is it? Your
receiver,
Z
so he can.
Who is their top receiver?
Butte, I think.
Yeah.
That
They
was
kind of
literally,
lacked
and
receiving last year.
that's kind of the same prototype.
But
They got the
they
tight
had
end,
a
right? They had a solid tight end. I
Hunter
think Hunter
Henry was
Henry.
solid. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
got
but I
Pop
mean, I think
Douglas. I mean,
New
Yeah.
England,
I
I
mean
feel like
they
is
do
gonna
a
go as
receiver by
far as
committee.
yeah, yeah. I think New England's gonna go as far as Drake May take. If Drake May play MVP caliber football, I feel like New England could get to the deep in the AFC. You know what I mean? Because they got a defense. They got a good defense. Their run game is
yeah,
pretty
they got
solid. It's
solid.
just Drake May. Drake
Yeah.
May is as good as he play. If he play good, they got the team to do it. They got a great coach,
Yeah, no,
so they can get it
it'll
done.
definitely be interesting. I just think like it's like you're just getting which I mean obviously it sounds good. It's just a much better Stephon Diggs. I
Stephon
look at
Diggs,
it.
exactly.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, I think it's a
that's
much.
really what they're replacing Stephon's value, and you hope it, because you saw
Mhm.
games where Stephon fell off. Obviously, he came up clutch during the playoff stretch, but outside of that, I think. I mean,
Yeah, a better
the interesting
Stephon
thing
Diggs.
is though, is he gonna create tension knowing they already do receiver by committee out there in New England? Is he gonna create tension and create headaches for Drake May? If he's gonna get the ball or not. Obviously, we know Mike Vrabel knows how to deal with him, but it's still,
Yeah, I
that
think that's the
quarterback
difference.
receiver relationship. So,
And
Exactly.
Nick
So and then
Sirianni was kind of a dickhead. Like
but that's
he
how
was
he
kind of
yeah,
is.
So
yeah, he'll
those two
egg it
would
on. He
clash
don't give a
heads.
fuck.
And then
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Jalen
don't
Hurts,
give a fuck. He'll egg it
he
on.
aura farming. He ain't trying to say too
Yeah,
much or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And
yeah.
then,
Jalen Hurts,
but
he just
hey,
chill. He
depending also
chill.
what happens with Vrabel though, with his whole situation that's been going on behind the
They ain't gonna
scenes.
do nothing. Man.
If they gonna suspend him, they gonna fire him. Who knows what happens?
There ain't nothing happening
Yeah, they
to them.
probably not gonna do nothing. I mean, this it's been what over a month now. I mean, they're
Yeah,
Yeah.
not gonna
ain't
do
nothing
that.
going on.
Yeah, I mean,
Odell,
it's preseason
Odell
in
back
about
in New
two
York.
months.
Odell back in New York, Juju Smith-Schuster in New York. But I think,
Juju.
and I forgot, I think they got Barrios also. They got
He
3
got hurt.
receivers
All
because
right.
I
That's why they
think
signed
Malik
Odell.
Neighbors. Yeah, Malik Neighbors is not 100%. I think he had additional
They
surgery
said
to clean out that knee after
they
what
said
was it? It was an MCL and ACL.
yeah,
It was, I
ACL,
think so.
MCL.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
so
said
he had,
his recovery ain't didn't go too well.
Well,
yeah,
he
and
had to get
I think
cleanup
I saw a video.
surgery.
Yeah,
He
a
just got
second
cleanup
one.
surgery
So
like a month or two ago.
they're not even certain if he's gonna be ready for week 1 or how long he's gonna be out. So they just prep it, and then I did see it was this footage came out of him playing at a softball tournament
Yeah, he was
or
limping. I don't even
and
know
he
why
was
he played in
gingerly
that
running the
shit.
bases, huh?
I don't even know why he played in that, bro. Like
That's
he
what I'm
just
saying.
had cleanup surgery like a month ago, bro.
And he was
He
like,
just had
"Hey, I'm
fun.
gonna
He
do
don't
it,"
care.
but and it looked bad though. Like he didn't even have like no. So it's gonna be interesting, but obviously they making contingency plans just in case if he's out for you know depending on the timeline there. So it's gonna be interesting there.
Yes,
But the
we.
best news,
Oh, here we go. I was gonna say
is Drake London got
Drake
paid.
London,
the
Drake,
best
Drake
news
London
is
done
that the
robbed the
Falcons
Falcons.
are just giving
Best
out
news of the
He
money.
week:
did not
Drake
rob
London
us.
robbed the Atlanta Falcons with no mask.
Exactly.
He did.
Exactly.
He did not rob us. This is
Like,
not
come
like
on,
Kirk
bro.
O'Chase who actually robbed us. This is nothing like that. All right, Drake London got his rifle contract, 4 years, 131 million, plus obviously his the contract this year, so it'll be 5-year, 150, 100 million guaranteed. I like the deal. It's a good deal, good value for
I don't
where
know why you
Drake is
like it.
at in his career. And obviously knowing might as well get it out the way now, knowing we got to sign Bijan next year or Bijan relatively soon too. So give Drake's money out the way and then drop the rest of the bag to Bijan London. I mean, wow, not Bijan Robinson. Wow,
He's
This nigga
on
said,
London.
Bijan London.
"Hey, you know what's crazy?
What's
y'all
that?
doing all this, and then y'all gave Drake London 140 million, and y'all gonna turn around and fucking franchise tag Bijan Robinson. That's exactly what y'all gonna do.
It
Y'all
still don't
gonna
make the playoffs.
like
I don't
y'all
think
It
we'll.
y'all
still
gonna
I don't
take
don't
think.
care
make
of
I
the
don't think
the
guy
we'll.
that don't
playoff.
need
What
to be
the
taken
fuck?
care of, and then
No,
It
y'all
no,
gonna
no.
still
give
don't make the
No,
playoffs.
Bijan the
Drake needed to be
franchise.
taken care of. We needed a
It's
number one. You
it
had to
still
pay
don't
your
win the
number one
division.
receiver.
It's still Carolina wins the division. Oh my gosh.
Now, if y'all let
This shit
Carolina win,
You can
it's
embarrassing.
stop
gonna
hating on
be
that one.
And
bad.
But
fucking embarrassing.
um, anyways, but no, we're paying Bijan. Bijan already we got him. You know, his 50 option taken care of. We're definitely not gonna. I don't see us franchise tagging Bijan. I think we get that deal done. I think, and I say we gotta
Well, y'all
for
supposed
sure
to
gotta
get
get
it
this deal
done right
done.
now.
We gotta get the deal done before Jameer Gibbs gets is because it's the race between Jameer and Bijan.
Jameer
Whoever
gonna
gets
get
paid
20 million.
first is gonna make less than the other guy.
Yeah, he gonna get paid 20. Like, I don't know, man. Who's the highest paid
They're gonna
running back
break the
right
bank.
now?
Who got
Isn't it?
Achane got a
Isn't it?
bag earlier this offseason, but I forgot how much
Let
he
me see.
made. Let me pull it up.
I think it's what's
Von
his name?
Achane, he got
Jonathan
paid.
Taylor, ain't it? No, Saquon. Yeah, Saquon.
I mean,
Yeah,
highest
I
paid
I
running
think
back.
he got
Yes,
paid.
it's got to be Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon.
But
Yeah, Saquon of the Jonathan Taylor.
McCaffrey.
How much
And
Jonathan
yeah,
Taylor got
Achane's
paid?
number 3. Now, Jonathan Taylor ain't get paid. He gotta get paid again. He gonna have to get paid again. But he ain't get
Mm-hmm.
paid.
but Jonathan, I mean, they got So you got you got Saquon, McCaffrey, Achane,
Calvin's still getting
Derrick
paid, man.
Henry, Brees Hall. Well, this is by total value.
Jeremiah Love, best running back in the NFC.
Jeremiah Love is making $53 million
Yeah, that
and
is crazy
hasn't
though.
taken a snap yet in the league.
He get 13 million
But
a
if you
year,
go by
fully
if you go by
guaranteed.
average
What?
salary, yeah, and it's fully guaranteed, which is insane.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now
that's great.
it's Achane. Achane is technically making the most as far as
Nah,
total
Saquon
value.
making the most. Saquon's making 20 million a year.
No, that's average.
now.
You're talking about if you're talking about average, the average per year. But if you're talking about total value of the contract, Achane's making 64
Yeah,
million.
total value. Yeah, because he just signed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I mean, and he only got Achane only really got
He only getting 16 million a year for 4 years.
yeah, and he only really made what 27 mil guaranteed. Bijan definitely beating that.
Nah, they I'm interested to see what that looked like because
Bijan's
Jameer,
definitely getting
if
25
Saquon getting
mil.
20, yeah, one of them boys getting 25 mil, and
Bijan,
it's
that's why I said I want us to sign Bijan so we get that out the way. And then we don't care if Jameer gets it because highest paid. We got Bijan take care of. You know, Bijan make 22.
That's what the agency gonna do. They gonna wait.
Exactly, that's
They
what I'm
gonna
saying.
wait.
So Bijan, but I mean Bijan deserves 25 though for sure. He's one of, if not the top 5 best players in the league right now.
No,
When
he's
he
not
get
top
paid,
5.
he'll become top highest paid running back when he get paid.
No, he'll be
That's
the highest.
facts.
It depends on who gets
will be
paid
the highest
first,
paid
like
running
Muhammad
back.
said. But the
Yeah.
problem is that's when you start to get in uncomfortable territory paying running backs 20-something million. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do
Yes,
that.
yeah.
Like the NFL ain't been wanting to do that for however long. Like
No,
they
I
just
agree.
now hitting 20 million, and that's
Yep.
like just because Saquon had an amazing year. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So
even you go back to when Le'Veon Bell was having amazing seasons and Pittsburgh didn't want to pay him. They didn't want. It was so hard for running backs to get paid at that time. And
and
I
he was only
mean,
trying to
I
get paid
understand.
like 17 million at that time.
He
Not even
was.
17. He was trying to get, I think, 14 or 15. He
It's
ended up
crazy.
getting franchise tag and then went to the Jets and they paid him like close to 14 million.
I think they paid him like 18 million a year or something. I don't
Hell
remember
no,
actually.
not the Jets. No, they paid him like he was getting paid like 13 or 14 million a year. He signed like 4
Yeah,
years, 52 mil or something like that.
it's crazy, man. These running
And, but I
backs,
mean,
man.
Yeah, that
the thing we've been noticing on a lot of contracts of late though is obviously the void years, so that's gonna be
Yeah,
included in these deals and things like that. So I'm
that's one
not
thing
too
about the NFL.
concerned,
They've been doing that.
but a guy like Bijan, I think he's deservedly so. Obviously, him and Jahmyr Gibbs, I think, deserve to be the highest paid running backs in the
Well,
league
Jonathan
for
Taylor
what
about
they
to get
do.
paid again too. So,
but
But Jonathan
the
Taylor,
teams that's
he's gonna get
winning,
paid based off his age.
he
I
probably
mean the
signed a
More
teams that's
so
2 year
than
winning
deal.
though, they ain't really that running
Yeah,
back
he'll get. I
position,
feel
like
like I can
you
see
can
him
put
getting a
anybody there.
3-year, $20 million deal, 20 million annually.
I mean,
So what's that?
that'd be number 2 behind Saquon right now.
Yeah, so if he gets that, but Bijan for sure, 4 years, 25 million,
Yeah, and James Cook
and you
finna
add
get
some.
paid. Oh, James Cook just got paid. Actually, I take that back.
Yeah, James Cook got paid.
Yeah, James Cook got paid, which is crazy. He got paid. He got paid this year or last year? Cause he
I
only
won't say he
getting
got paid. I thought it was
paid.
this offseason.
I don't even remember, but he only getting paid 12 million a year. I bet say he ain't no way he got. I think he got paid last year because he just led the league in rushing, and then um, and then he getting paid.
Yeah.
When did he sign this contract? Uh,
You talking about
he signed this last year. Yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah. So that's crazy. These running back contracts, it's crazy. Obviously, it's 11, 12 million a year, and then obviously these receivers getting paid 30 million a year for being average. You know what I'm saying? Drake London getting 30 million a year ain't had but 1,000-yard season. Not even a top
hey,
10 receiver, man.
let's also remember his quarterback situation.
Don't
His
matter,
best
man.
quarterback was, of
We
course,
all
last year with Kirk
you don't
Cousins.
you think
And he was hurt at
Bijan
the
ain't had
tail
to
end of
deal with
last
bad
year.
offensive lines too? You know what I'm saying?
No, our offensive line is impeccable.
No, these
We have
past 2
one of the.
years it was, but
No, we've
Bijan's
had one.
first couple years?
No, Bijan's literally Bijan's entire time we've had a great offensive line.
No, y'all had a
Our offensive
solid
line has
offensive
been
line.
stable. Yes, one of the best in the league. You can literally look it up. We have one of the best in the league. Chris
Now
Lindstrom,
y'all do. Exactly.
elite. Matthew Bergeron.
Exactly.
Uh,
McGarry
before McGarry, before he retired, he was solid. Jake
and then
Matthews
now
being a consistent rock. The
y'all
only
ain't got
shaky
nothing now.
position was center, and we Drew Dalman was solid, and Ryan Newziel was solid. So don't try to. Our
Nah,
old
man.
line has always been solid.
Well, what about A-Chan? A-Chan had a terrible O-line. He's still getting it done.
I mean, yeah,
So
but I mean that's not to
why
say
is Drake London getting 30 million if his quarterbacks is trash? Jamar Chase putting up 1,000
because
yards with Jake Brown and throwing him the ball.
you
Joe
said Jamar
Flacco.
Chase has put up. I mean, hey, their
Like, what we
their
talking about?
offense is catered
Justin
to
Jefferson.
the offense is
Wait,
catered to those players. Our offense is centered around Bijan Robinson.
yeah. So what I'm saying, like, why you paying him 32 million?
Because
They
you
just
need
needed
a number
somebody to
one
pay.
receiver in the league.
They
Yeah,
just
you need a number
they
one
just needed
receiver in the
somebody to
league.
They
pay.
could just pay Bijan and then just traded
And,
Drake London. They
and
could have traded for
he was
AJ Brown.
No, you need a
he
number.
was a
You need a
first
number one
round pick as
receiver.
well, so they didn't want to give up on a first round pick
Yeah,
too fast.
Yeah, they did. I did take a first round. I forgot.
Shit,
and
they
But
took him around
looking at
like
the
top 15.
deal, well, it hasn't gone official into the system yet, so
yeah, it's not. It's like we
and
ain't
he's
gonna
only
have a
making what?
breakdown
He's
yet.
making 33 million, so he's top 5, really top 5 annual average salary annually. So He's making
What
top
y'all
5
think
receiver money
happens
now.
with
He just got to show it this year.
since we talk about wide receivers, it's been big wide receiver news recently. What y'all think happens with Brandon Ayuk, man? Y'all think he comes back and plays, or y'all think San Francisco even like trades him, or they just just keep him hostage or
No,
whatever?
I don't think they care about it at that point. I think they.
Did they pay him? They paid him, did they?
They paid him 2 years ago, and he
Uh,
ain't played since.
yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't played. He want to get
Bro, he
traded. I don't know
played
what
he
they're
He's
played
gonna
still.
do.
like
That
4
may
games that the year he got paid, and that was it. 4 or 5 games, something like
Yeah.
that.
he didn't play at all last year.
76 million
He ain't play
guaranteed.
at all last year.
Yeah, he didn't play last
He,
year.
He ain't even
he
try to
said
play
he wants
last year.
out,
They ain't even talk about him last year. They ain't even want to say his name last year.
and then they don't have Debo, but they picked up Mike Evans. But I mean, they're going.
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying. They
they're going.
gotta
And
do
then
something with Brandon.
Jennings left too, right?
Yeah, he
Jennings
in
went
Minnesota playing with the best quarterback in the
Minnesota.
NFC North.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be
He's
like
playing
I
with
don't know. They're gonna
Jared
have
Goff.
to they're
Kyler
gonna have
Murray.
to win.
No, Kyler Murray. Anyways,
Jared Goff. Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to see, man. Like, is he even gonna play again? He went to ASU with what's his name, Jaden Daniels. So
You
we'll
want to go
see
to
if he gets
Washington?
released or something.
They probably
Yeah, if he
they
gets
probably
traded, they're
yeah
gonna try to
traded or
trade him.
get released or something. Yeah,
They probably don't want to take that cap hit. That cap hit's insane.
Who? The 49ers?
I'll
Nah, the
say.
49ers don't gotta pay him.
IU?
Yeah, the 49ers don't gotta pay him because he ain't been playing. Like they voided most of his contract. So it's crazy.
But I mean, they can, yeah. Oh yeah, because it would only be dead money would be 13 million if they cut him.
So
Actually,
don't know,
6
man.
million because now it's post June 1. So yeah, 6 million. They get saved 6. They'll just deal with 6 million in dead cap. I mean, it'll hurt the next few years, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to
what,
see, man.
33, 34?
It's crazy
But if
how
they trade him,
we had a sneaky good offseason, man, for the NFL. A lot of people moved around.
yeah, they had a lot of
yeah.
moves. And then the Spurs tomorrow is gonna be moving around all over the Knicks. How about that?
No man,
How about the Spurs go up 1-0 tomorrow?
I don't see it
We
happening.
gonna get into that in a little bit, man. We're gonna make our official predictions, all right? And then whoever's right, man, we're gonna we're gonna figure out something, man. Cause I feel like
We're
the
gonna
Knicks.
have a trophy.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna get a
should
trophy
do
made.
a
A
fantasy
casual
football,
fandom
man.
trophy. Casual fandom trophy.
That's what we're gonna work on that this year too. We're gonna have like a fantasy football group with like some of the subscribers and everything.
Can
And
join
then we're
in.
gonna have
Get cooked.
a trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that idea.
I ain't played fantasy in a couple years, man. Fantasy, it's crazy, man. That shit.
I like that
That's
idea.
crazy how
Yeah,
lucky you gotta be.
I haven't played fantasy in a while as well. I think last year was it last year I played? Yeah, last year I played. I think I lost the game before the Super Bowl.
I was in my company's fantasy last year. First time in a minute.
We might do fantasy
I didn't
football
do it.
this year. Just we can do
Yeah,
that.
keep it
Yeah,
fun.
that'd be
Be
nice.
interactive.
Yeah, for the subscribers and everything. Keep it, you know what I'm saying? Interactions and all that, like you said. That'd be fun.
What else? Anything else going on in the NFL y'all want to talk about before we get into the Knicks?
Oh,
I think we covered
nah.
everything in NFL.
Yeah.
All right, it's time. Game 1. You know what I'm
Game one
saying?
Tomorrow.
Knicks Spurs.
It
Game
is
1.
lit. We're finally here. We're at the finals.
Game 1 in San
Golden Knights up
Antonio.
4.
It's been a
I mean,
fun
they up
season
4-3.
so far.
Yeah, Golden
But
Knights up
I got
4-3. Halfway through the third.
Who you
But
got?
yeah, so I think tomorrow, I feel like the Knicks can win tomorrow, but you got to understand they've been off for 9 days. They haven't played. San Antonio coming off a brutal series with OKC, which you know what I'm saying, it was a fight, it was a dog fight. So that could have a wear on them, especially after, but then again, that could just keep them going, especially with the Knicks. When you look at the
They
Knicks,
have 4 days rest.
considering Yeah, they have 4 days rest, so that's great for them actually. But when you look at the Knicks, considering after they swept Philly, first game against Cleveland, they went down 22, and they had that big fourth quarter, but they started off real slow, and they were off for a while because Cleveland went to 7 against Detroit. So it's kind of like the same thing now. They swept Cleveland, and now Spurs went to 7. If Spurs get a big lead against the Knicks going into the fourth, 22-20, I don't. So we'll see how it start off. But if the Knicks start off, I think the Knicks can pull it off. But if they start off like they did game 1 against Cleveland, I feel like Spurs going to win that game. And I think, the Knicks, the only team that beat the Knicks in the playoffs so far is Atlanta Hawks. And the difference between Atlanta Hawks and Cleveland and Philly, Atlanta have perimeter defense. They have Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson. They have players that can play the perimeter. Cleveland, they
That's
have
true.
Mitchell
Yeah.
and Hard. They don't play. They're not playing no
Exactly.
Yeah,
perimeter
but then they
defense.
figured him out and hit him with
Philly,
130.
and then Philly got Tyrese Maxey and VJ Escone, and we
True.
got Paul George. He isn't the same defensive player no more that he used to be. So it's a difference. It's now you're playing against a Spurs team that got perimeter defense that can play man-to-man defense. So this is gonna be a tough challenge. But I can see the Knicks winning them all. But I'm gonna go ahead and lean towards San Antonio. I think San Antonio win game 1, and I think San Antonio wins the series in 5.
Five
I'm gonna
is
say 4-1 San
crazy.
Antonio.
Damn, Hassan
insane.
said 5. All right.
Yeah, 5,
Right.
man.
He switching it up.
In
He
5,
said
man. I
Spurs
think-
at 5. Now you
Yeah,
gotta stand on
I'm
it.
gonna say 5.
If the
I'm standing
Spurs,
on him. I think
if the
Spurs in
Spurs
5,
go
man.
They
down
will.
like 2-1
Right.
or you know what I'm saying, 2-0, you can't change it and say Spurs in 6.
No, listen.
You can't change.
If the Knicks win tomorrow,
That's
Spurs
insane.
win 4-2. If the Knicks lose
Nah,
tomorrow,
you can't change that.
Spurs
What you mean?
4-1, man.
You can't do that. You
No,
can't do that.
because I feel like because
You
I
just
feel
said
like
the
the
Knicks
Knicks
were
can
gonna
win
win,
tomorrow.
though.
I feel like they can win tomorrow.
Well, you just
And if
said
they
the
do win
Knicks are
tomorrow-
gonna lose
Contradiction.
tomorrow. You say you leaning to
Yeah,
Spurs.
And I think the
So
Knicks
your
will lose
prediction-
tomorrow.
Stick
And I
by
say
it.
I
Your
say
Exactly.
Spurs
prediction is
in 5.
4-1, right?
Yeah,
it's not
4-1.
happening.
All right,
Spurs in
stand
5.
on it. Stand on it. You
Yeah.
4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
Okay.
I think Spurs.
All right.
Spurs
Now, here's-
in 5, man.
here's
in
what I
5
think.
games.
Now, here's the problem, man.
And they
New
will
York got
come to
fans
San
everywhere,
Antonio.
man. The Knicks got fans everywhere,
They are.
and they
They
travel.
got fans everywhere.
More than San Antonio
They
fans.
will. They already in San Antonio. Like, so
Let 'em.
that
Let 'em.
normal.
The thing
Even though the
thing
Spurs
about San
crowd be
Antonio, the thing about San Antonio, they can win anywhere. They
Nah, I
don't need
believe
to be.
that's cool, but I'm saying you gotta understand they gonna be in their own arena, hearing Knicks fans loud as hell. So
Well, this isn't
it's
Philly.
gonna
This
be
isn't
interesting.
Cleveland. This isn't Philly. This
Yeah,
ain't
but
Cleveland.
this
So
is
this
San
is a
Antonio.
different.
Knicks fans are everywhere. That's the problem. You could play
Knicks
the game
fans
in
are everywhere.
Germany. Knicks fans gonna be there,
Okay.
and then the
Okay, they
Knicks.
was
You know the
there in
Knicks ain't gonna let
1999.
Spurs
That
fans.
is the fact that
Ain't no
They
Spurs
was there in
fans allowed in Madison Square
1999 when
Garden.
Spurs swept them. They was there in 1999.
First of all, that series they didn't have
and then
Patrick Ewing.
nosebleeds for
You know what I'm saying? So like, what are we talking about? Don't count.
I'm just saying. You talk about The thing is, your whole thing. You saying as far as like the Knicks fan travel, but we talking about basketball. We talking about on the court.
I'm just saying that's gonna be
5-on-5 on
a
the court.
factor.
It
That's
was
still
a
a
fact in
factor?
OKC Game 7. Nothing but OKC fans.
Nah, I
Some
had some
teams
Spurs
can win
fans
on the
in there.
road. Barely. We talking.
They was out there
barely.
celebrating.
Maybe
But-
2-3%.
Here's the problem. James Dolan, he said he ain't letting no
That is
Spurs
a-
fans in the arena, bro. No, none
yes,
of
he
them.
can.
He don't have.
Yes,
he
he
don't
can. He
have
did
no.
that.
He can't. He don't
Yes, he
have no
can.
say so over that.
Yeah, he
I
can.
can go buy. If I can afford it, I can go buy a ticket on
Yeah,
Ticketmaster and go to the
They
game.
gonna refund you.
Where he gonna stop me?
Yeah, that's what they did. They did it to
and
I
well,
think
the
Dan
Philly
Gilbert
series.
did it
Philly
too.
did it. Philly did it against
Well,
New York
that's
fans.
what the Spurs need to do then. If the Knicks can do that,
Yeah,
no, but New
They
York
tried
fans took
to.
over Philly. Yeah, they
they
took
tried
over
to.
Philly.
It's
I
okay.
think the owner try to buy all the tickets, but if
Yeah.
Philly can do that, if
They-
New York can
they
do that,
already
San
in
Antonio
there.
can do the
They
same
already
thing. If we can't
in.
come to New York, we can't come here. That's
Nah,
simple.
y'all need
That-
Spurs fans can't
the NBA won't
afford
allow
them
that.
5K for
MSG tickets, man.
nosebleeds.
And MSG tickets like 3 bands, bro.
Two courtside tickets,
Yeah, them
300,000.
Yeah, them tickets expensive as hell now.
2 courtside tickets, 300,000.
Yeah, they
300,000.
expensive as fuck
Literally,
now.
bro. That is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a celebrity reunion. That's what it's
I
gonna be.
wonder, like, as much as like as many people that be courtside at the Knicks games, like, I gotta know how many, like, do they actually all pay for them seats, or do
Nah,
some of them get like a
uh,
little bit of a
Nah, they
free gift or whatnot? Like,
yeah, so
like
it's
what's going
that's
on?
they seat.
I mean, a lot of them, they got season tickets. Like you
So
got,
you already paying money for the season tickets, so
yeah,
yeah,
that's
you
they
just get
seat.
your
You
seat.
got a lot of
So I
Knicks
do
season
wonder
ticket
how
holder who
season
they,
tickets for courtside seats do work though.
yeah, and then they give you.
Or Lakers, insane.
Courtside for a Knicks game, bro. That's gotta be like $1 million package, bro.
But you talking about
Yeah.
somebody like Spike Lee? All these they
Yeah, I
$1
mean, I
million
get they
ain't
all
nothing to
rich.
these
You know what I'm
dudes.
saying? Wait,
They
no,
don't count
season
for the
tickets
playoffs.
don't
'Cause,
count for the playoffs, though. Do they?
No, they don't count for the playoff. But
You
you
get like
you get
access.
like
You get
I think
early access or something like
it's some
that.
I don't know how
it's
that
some
works, actually.
incentive you get. I think. Yeah, you get
Probably,
some
yeah.
it's type of incentive you. And then if it's a guy like Spike Lee, you think they gonna
Well, Spike Lee
Spike?
different. Come on.
Come on, man. Or just a lot of the Knicks fans. These dudes been probably Knicks fans for 30, 40 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're going, especially the ones that's been buying season tickets since for what, 10, 15 years? Man, them tickets, I seen them shits. It's
So next
crazy.
season,
Ain't no way. I'm paying.
yeah, I got
Knicks in
I was
5.
gonna say
Knicks in 6. Man.
Knicks courtside
Go ahead.
season tickets
Before I get into that,
generally
go ahead.
cost between 4,000 to upwards of 10,000 per seat per game. So anywhere from 164,000 to 400,000 for the season tickets for courtside. Yeah, but
That's not
so
too
this
bad.
could be
Dad.
unofficial though, so I don't know.
Yeah, that ain't too bad.
But I was gonna say Spurs in. I
Yeah,
don't know. As a Laker fan, I don't
I
know if I
mean,
can say Spurs in 6, but
yeah.
yes, I can root for the
You
Knicks
can't root
over
for
the
the Knicks
Spurs.
either as a Lakers fan.
But this does let me know though, if actually I'm gonna go Spurs in 6 because this lets me know
Wow.
history is repeating itself, and you know who's gonna get a three-peat? The Lakers. Lakers are back. That's how the Lakers did the three-peat. After 99, who got three-peat? The Lakers.
Buddy.
In 2026, 99 was Knicks Spurs.
Buddy, let me tell you
Spurs
something.
won. Now it's 2026. We don't need 2000 Shaq.
2000
we got
Shaq
Luka
ain't walking
Doncic
through that though.
and Austin Reeves.
Kobe Bryant ain't walking through that though.
No, Luka Doncic is Kobe.
So
we're looking for our
Luka
Shaq.
Doncic is Shaq.
We're finding Shaq.
So who's
Shaq? Shaq could
who's
be it. Shaq could be in the form of
So who's
Giannis
Shaq just laying
Antetokounmpo,
around?
Reeves?
honestly, soon. You know, if we trade
sure.
Austin Reeves.
How y'all gonna make that trade? Who y'all gonna trade?
You think Austin Reeves plus Vando, dog
That's
connected
it?
and a bunch of firsts? They can have that. That does make the deal because obviously Austin Reeves gonna sign his contract,
deal,
and it's gonna be a
I hate
signing
to break
trade.
it to you. That's not gonna make a deal.
Yeah, we got draft picks.
No,
Do y'all even got
Milwaukee. You
draft
think
picks?
Milwaukee gonna take
Obviously,
Austin
we
Reeves,
just talked about on the last
2
episode
scrubs
how
and a bunch of picks?
draft
No,
picks really
they're
don't
not
have no
doing that,
value
buddy.
to say, so it don't even matter. They don't care.
They do for the Lakers because they mid, so it might fall in the top 10.
I mean, that's only next year though.
Nobody
That's only
cares
next
about
year.
that right now.
OKC got
all
2
right?
draft picks they can give
Everybody
up.
knows. You see how the league set up for the Knicks to
you got
revive and get
teams.
back to
I mean,
the Knicks being relevant. You know who's next to being relevant, and the greatest team in basketball, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Bucker.
And we're about to.
I mean,
no.
they made y'all with
They
Luka.
gave us
They
Luka,
gave y'all
but
Luka.
now
Y'all
we capitalize
scared.
with Luka and
First
get
of all,
Luka.
3 championships. Come on, guys. The script is in. Pay attention, guys. The script is in.
3
Luka and Giannis will
championships.
dominate the NBA.
You know,
y'all
Luka
know
and
it.
Giannis wouldn't
Y'all
even
know
really
Luka
fit
and
together.
Giannis would
I
dominate
think
the
you
league.
might have to go to the
That's the
doctor
most
to get checked
unstoppable
out.
pick and roll in
You're a
basketball.
little delusional, buddy.
I mean,
That's not
Giannis and
happening.
any other superstar would dominate the league. Giannis
But
and Ant
Giannis
would
and
dominate the
Luka,
league.
you already
Anybody
know
with
Giannis
Giannis.
and Luka 3
That
straight
has more of a
Then
championships.
y'all, I
likelihood
don't
than
know, man.
Then who? Then who?
well, Ant's a better 3-point
my God.
shooter,
Okay,
so
by
it
percentages,
wouldn't
sure.
even, you know what I'm saying?
But who's the
Then
who's
Luka
the number one?
Doncic.
The NBA has
Who's
changed
the number one
now.
scorer in the league?
Nigga, what you
NBA has
mean? He's
changed
a
now,
way
man.
better shooter.
Who gets? No, he's not. Luka Doncic won the scoring title this year.
SGA, if you ask me.
Luka Doncic got
Luka Doncic
He did
didn't
say-
stay healthy. They gave it to him by
exactly. He
basically
got the
making
scoring title,
him
and he's all
an
NBA.
exception, sir.
You're a hater.
Luka
Y'all are
Doncic
haters.
is fat and
All right.
unhealthy.
Luka
sir.
Doncic.
Okay. Yeah, I was hoping Luka Doncic missed. Y'all got lucky and made it out, out the first round.
It's a hamstring
And Luka
injury.
Doncic still ain't suit up.
You know, honestly, my honest opinion, I don't think Luka will ever win a championship.
I don't think so either,
so.
bro. Unless the Lakers draft
bro.
amazing in the next 2-3 years. Like, that's the only way. Because y'all, first of all, unless the NBA even gives y'all another superstar or a bunch of players get injured in the West, I don't see the Lakers doing nothing, man. Especially not.
Yeah,
with
I'm being honest. I don't see the Lakers. I don't think
I'm not
the Lakers,
denying
but
that.
I don't see Luka winning the championship in the NBA. I don't think so because the NBA has changed, man. NBA has changed. You got teams, they growing their teams from the draft, and they're all pairing up superstars.
I'm not denying it's
They've
got to
been
be an
trying it
uphill
for a while,
battle for
and
my
it
Lakers.
ain't been working,
But
man.
I know
It
one
hasn't
thing
been
for sure
working.
really.
is the Lakers always remain relevant, and the Lakers always win championships.
Uphill battle. That's like trying to push a fucking boulder up a mountain. What you mean?
And then you got to understand, Luka is the offensive player who is fucking.
You guys keep talking about this whole Luka being a liability on defense. He's not even that much of a liability.
That right there
Our team defense overall is trash. He's not a liability.
I mean, that's just a fact.
He is.
Nah, he's a liability. Any good team exposes.
That's what makes our defense a liability.
Who's a liability on defense?
Yeah,
inept defenders.
So it's like,
well,
what the
here's
hell
the
is the
problem.
difference between James Harden, Donovan
scores.
Mitchell, and Luka and AR? It's the same shit.
We got way better scores on our side.
I give a slight.
Luka is a little better scorer. Luka is a little better scorer. Man, Austin Reeves can't score. Austin Reeves cannot score better than
because this is 37-year-old James Harden. That's not even fair.
No,
James Harden was prime. James Harden was better than prime Luka. That's a fact.
Okay, it's not a fact.
Yes, that's a fact. If you put James Harden on that team, they're not making it to the finals. PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford,
the fact that
Derek
Luka,
Lively,
you got to also remember,
they
Luka
win
was
in
playing
the finals,
on,
brother.
What was Luka's injury? I think he had a
break
bum
it to
leg. He had a bad leg. He had a bad leg that carried him to the finals.
You got to understand, though.
He had a bad leg.
Excuses.
No, his bad leg.
That's excuses.
He carried him to the finals.
James Harden.
Luka carried him to the finals.
Kyrie carried him to the finals.
Kyrie carried him. Well, no, Luka didn't play that good in the Timberwolves.
What was Kyrie doing?
PJ
Washington was putting up numbers.
Yeah.
Luka wasn't
carrying shit. And it was really their bigs. But here's the fact of the matter. James Harden has never been a terrible terrible of a defender as Luka Doncic has been.
They both bad defenders, but that's why.
No, but in the playoffs, James Harden is a solid defender.
You can't win a championship
I'm talking about prime James Harden.
With your best player. I don't think you can win a championship with your best player as like a weakling on defense.
He does show effort. Luka's one of the top players in the league.
Luka don't need to show effort. How?
Yes, he leads the league.
Still,
he
that's because he's lazy and guessing in the passing lane. That's because he's jumping in every passing lane because he don't want to play the drive and do nothing.
Defender.
That's it. But yeah, James Harden.
So that
How the
so
hell
that
did we
made him a
get talking
great
about
defender.
Luka Doncic and James Harden?
Luka
But yeah,
had
No,
I
because
agree
I
with
was
Luka's
Hassan.
saying,
Luka probably
averaged
never win a championship.
2 steals the
nah, yeah,
last 2 years at
I
LA.
don't see it. When you talk about guards, when you talk about guards that
Steph
that
ain't
been
Steph
that
ain't
won
play did Steph
championships,
play defense?
Dwayne Wade, Kobe, SGA, who else? These
And
Steph
Steph
had
and
some
tried
Luka
guys
hard.
tries
that
hard.
played lockdown defense, and he tried on
Trust
defense.
Yes, he
Steph
does.
tried
Y'all
hard.
hating. I want y'all to keep hating. Lakers
And
championship coming
try
one
soon.
thing
shit.
that you gotta
I think
understand,
this
one
this
thing
the
that
best way to wrap
plays
it
to
up.
Steph's
No,
defense.
honestly, I'm not hating.
Listen. You gotta understand. Wait. Before we even, Steph's defense was technically his gravity on offense.
And
Like he had motherfuckers chasing him around.
and
So
Luka,
that plays to it as well too.
my goat is
And
Kobe.
you
Damn
got. Let me
right.
ask you this, Muhammad. Who's your goat? Who's your goat? Right.
Of course, I know Kobe played defense.
Okay. Right.
Kobe played defense,
Who?
lockdown defender.
Hold
It
on.
is Kobe.
Hold on. Before we even get into that, your goat is Kobe, right? Who's the most comparable player to Luka Doncic in recent history?
Kobe Bryant.
In recent history, yes.
But you're comparing Luka to James? No, I compared Luka to
fuck
Kobe.
no. James Harden,
His
right?
mentality to Kobe. His offensive ability to Kobe.
No,
Hell
fuck no. Luka and
mentality
James
to
Harden
Kobe.
are almost identical players, right?
Yes.
You compare
Hassan, Luka and
mentality
James
to
Harden
Kobe's?
are almost identical players, right?
Yes, yeah. Very
Okay.
identical.
You know
He
what Kobe
dribble,
Bryant?
dribble,
You know what Kobe Bryant said about James Harden?
Right.
He
But
said that style of play will never win a
okay.
championship.
Hold on.
So
And
Luka
Luka did the
Doncic's
same
style
Who
of
way.
did
play
Kobe
is the
love
same exact thing,
whose
brother.
last game did Kobe go
It's
see?
the same way.
Yes, he did. Kobe loved Luka. You're bugging. There's
Well,
literally
that
a
don't
quote
mean
about.
nothing.
What that
What
mean?
the hell?
Yes, he is. He
That
definitely
don't mean he
loved
thought he was
Luka.
gonna win a
He's gonna win a
championship.
championship.
Yes, he's
'Cause
gonna win
Kobe
the
What the
loved
hell?
him.
That you gotta understand, that
Kobe
was young
loved him.
Luka. Luka was in the league 2 years at that point.
He was not.
And
He
Luka
was
was
young.
athletic when he came in the league. He was
He
athletic. He'll
was.
dunk
Luka
on
was
you.
not
Now
that
he
athletic.
just it. He was athletic.
He's slim
He
now.
was young and athletic. Now
Now
he
he's
ain't
fat
nigga.
and unhealthy.
He can't
He's
even
fat
jump.
and
Luka
unhealthy.
doesn't
He
dunk. He
can't even
doesn't need to
jump.
dunk.
He can't even
Sure.
jump 2 feet off the ground. 2 inches off the ground. He used to when he came in the league though. He was they took a 5-4 lead.
Who, Vegas or
took
Carolina?
5-4 lead. That was a Vegas to Carolina tied it up, and then Vegas up 5-4 right before 3 minutes left in the third period. But yeah, I don't see Luka ever winning a championship. I don't see Harden ever winning a championship. I don't see Donovan Mitchell. It's just a certain it's the type of play or player that they are, that for them to be the best player on that team, they're not going to win a championship.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely not.
if Luka plays with, say, somebody like, let me see,
Tatum.
like Wemby or somebody
Speaking
like
of
Giannis
Joker,
or Joker,
Joker
where
could be
he's not
available
the
next
best
year.
player, and he can play off ball. Then I can see. But if
Luka literally carried the Mavericks to the finals.
I don't see him winning the championship.
Yes,
man.
he
If
did.
Luka and
Oh my gosh, you guys are
he did
bugging.
not
He did not
carry their
carry.
defense.
He did
carried
not
them.
carry, bro.
No,
they had a
didn't,
good
bro.
team.
I know they had
bro.
Kyrie, but
had
they
a good
also
team.
had
You
Luka
forgot they got
Doncic.
Kyrie Irving on that team, bro. You was tripping.
Kyrie Irving.
But you know who he was?
They-
You know
Kyrie
why? You
Irving.
know why he was
PJ
balling?
Washington was
Because Luka was
He
balling. He
facilitating
beat
him.
balling in
OKC
them
by
playoffs.
himself.
Because Luka was giving him the ball. Gafford, because Luka was feeding him the ball.
But Luka,
Yes,
that's
he
just
was.
their roles. But
Oh
Luka
my
wasn't
gosh, Luka's
dominating
average
the
in the
games.
playoffs
Luka
that
wasn't.
year?
Luka was average in those playoffs.
Oh my
He
gosh.
wasn't, bro.
Let
He
me
was
pull
good
up
in
the
the
numbers. Let's
He
pull
was
up the
good
numbers.
in the first round.
What was that year?
He was good in the
2023?
first round.
No,
Go
it
ahead.
was
Even
2023, 24.
2024.
It's 23, 24. It's 23,
It was
24.
2024. I know. Yes, 24.
even
Exactly.
he was
24
balling. He
playoffs.
did not
No,
carry.
it wasn't the playoffs
That
last year. It was
24,
2 years
nigga,
ago.
the
So
would
it's
playoffs.
all
23,
play their
24.
role. That team was playing good, man. Even if
This
he
year-
was balling.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Calm down.
That's what I just
All right, let
said.
me pull up
24
the
playoffs.
numbers. Hold on. It's coming up. Playoffs. I have it right here.
I'm gonna tell you right now. So Luka averaged 28.9,
Yes.
29,
he shot
9, and
47
8
from
in
the
those
field,
playoffs, right?
37
But let me
from
show
3.
you what he averaged first. So he averaged. Hold on, I'm about to tell you his averages
And what
series
did
by
what did
series.
Kyrie
We'll
So
give you
average?
Kyrie
What did Kyrie
afterwards.
average? Tell me what Kyrie averaged too.
You said series by series? I have the series by series right here.
I'm about to tell you. Yeah, I'm about to pull it up
All
right now.
right,
Hold on.
series 1.
What is it? The Clippers series, he averaged.
Cook.
Actually, I have it right here. Okay, he averaged 29 in the Clippers series. He averaged 24 against OKC, exactly, which was bad. And then he averaged 32
in the
against
finals.
us, and then 29 in the playoffs.
Okay, you're gonna.
Now, if I pulled up his defensive ratings,
but we know he's not
if I pull up his defensive
a league
ratings,
defender. You
know
said
what it's gonna be?
Kyrie. You said Kyrie, SI?
Okay, then. So what are we talking about?
Kyrie averaged 22,
Tell me
5,
what
and
Kyrie's
4.
average. Yeah.
And each game,
And then
so per series, first round 26
In that
four,
series,
Okay.
or
5 and 5.
in the playoffs.
So really 27, 5 and 5. Then in the
Okay.
OKC series, 16,
okay.
6 and 3.
Okay.
Well, 6 and 2. Then 27,
Okay.
he dropped.
Okay.
They both dropped off against
bo-
OKC.
Both of them dropped off
Minnesota, 27,
27
5 and
against
4.
against Minnesota.
But Luka had 32.
27
Let's not
against
forget that.
Minnesota. Okay.
And then Boston, he had 20,
Okay.
25 and 3.
Okay.
And
Boston.
Luka had
Well, who did he carry
29.
then?
Luka did.
So who did he carry? If
Luka had the
Kyrie's
best.
averaging
Luka
no,
carried
who
the
did he
team.
carry? Who
I
did
mean,
he carry?
Luka
Kyrie just
has the
contributed.
higher usage rate.
Both him
No,
and
he
Luka
didn't carry
struggled
the
in
team.
OKC series.
Kyrie
No, I mean,
balled out. 27? 20 man.
well,
Alright,
they struggle at
Let's
the
look
same
up
time
PJ's
in
numbers.
every
And what
series.
PJ
Okay,
Washington
PJ
average?
Washington.
Tell me what PJ Washington average. He didn't.
Okay,
he didn't,
PJ
he
Washington.
didn't carry shit. They had a good
Round
team.
1.
Everybody played their role and they played
Round
good. He
1,
balled out,
PJ,
but he didn't
10.6 rebounds.
carry is what LeBron did in
His
07 in
best
Cleveland.
series,
He carried
which helped
that
him
team.
win the series, I agree, is the OKC series. Yes. He had 18 and 8.
It was OKC.
He had
Okay.
18 and 8. 18 and
Yeah.
8. And then
17.
11 and
Ooh,
6 in the
okay.
Boston series. But who was the best player? Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Exactly. And he carried the team.
Of course, he's the best player on the team.
He had a
didn't carry
bum
shit, though.
leg. This man was injured.
No, he didn't carry shit,
Can't
man.
believe. I
He
can't
Why, am I
believe
defending
they're
Luka so
defending this
hard?
man so
He was
hard.
he was the best player on the team.
He did have a bum
Yes,
leg.
he's their best player. He's their go-to player, but
He
he's
had a
not.
bum
He didn't
leg.
carry them.
Anthony Edwards had 2 bad knees and still put up good numbers against San Antonio. Coming off
He
the
had
bench
a bum
in 2
leg
games.
and carried him all the way to the finals.
So what's
Did
your
Ant-Man do
excuse?
that? No, Ant-Man couldn't get past the second round. Did he get past the second round? Oh, now
And
he's
had
making
2 bad knees,
excuses.
and he had Julius
All right,
Randle.
now
He had a well-known terrorist on his team. What do you mean? If Anthony Edwards had Kyrie, it'd be a different fucking story.
He might.
He got Julius Randle. And it's gonna have Kyrie next year, by the way. So
The injury
nice to see
happened
Kyrie
in
over there. I
game
ain't gonna
3
lie.
of the first round
Yeah,
against
we
the
gonna do that.
Clippers. And he carried that all the way through to the finals, leading the Mavs to the
blah
finals.
blah blah.
He had
Muhammad won't be able to accept that.
He's
Luka
not a stat
is not
pattern.
a winner. It's okay. He's a stat
mean,
patter. He is
He's a
James
winner,
Harden.
but he's not an NBA champion.
He's gonna be the fact that
He's a
he's in
winner, but
LA,
he's
he's
not- he's not
guaranteed
gonna-
to win a championship.
He's not an NBA champion. He's not gonna get that.
Name a Lakers superstar that ain't win a championship.
No, he's not gonna win the championship.
Name a Lakers superstar that ain't win a championship.
Name a Lakers
Shoot,
superstar that
exactly.
ain't won a championship. I mean,
Wilt won a championship.
Man,
Kareem
it is
won a
hard. I don't
championship.
think he can do that.
Jerry
but
West won a
you talk
championship.
about- but
Kobe, Shaq,
We're talking about
LeBron,
all-time greats,
Anthony
though.
Davis,
you talk about
Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain. He's not gonna be the first one. He's not gonna be the
Luka's
first one.
one. Damn, that's
He's
gonna be
not
bad.
He is,
bro.
right? He literally is.
Yeah, that's
He's
gonna
not.
be bad.
He's literally.
One thing for sure
He's not
is
gonna
when
win
you
a
put on that
championship.
Laker jersey,
He's
you
not
win a
gonna win a
championship.
championship, bro.
Well, it looks like we about to be
The
gift
NBA
wrapped
gonna
that
have to
three-peat
gift
because it's
wrap
about to
them
happen.
that championship if they win, bro. Seriously.
They
First off, the bubble
they
is
LeBron
everybody
had
says
bubble
is
championship.
the hardest championship ever.
Literally. That's what's
They
gonna
did
happen.
that
If
too.
Luka wins the championship,
I love it.
There's another pandemic, and
All right,
we
I'll
in
take it.
Disneyland
Either way,
again.
championship is a championship. Hey,
Luka
one
won the
thing.
championship. That's all.
Nah, Luka ain't winning no championship. With OKC, the way
One
they
thing
stack,
I know is
with San Antonio the way they stack, Luka,
They not
man,
even.
better
Y'all
than-
not
they
even
were
the
better
fourth
than
best team in the
Minnesota.
West, bro. Y'all not
They
even
ain't
the
winning no
fourth
damn
best
we've
team. in the
literally
West,
been
bro.
top 4 in the West the past 2 years.
No, y'all not, brother.
Okay.
In the regular season, nobody cares
Last year,
about that. Y'all got
first off,
eliminated in
this
the
year
first round
we
last
shouldn't have
year.
because
Y'all should have got eliminated
everybody
in the
knows
first
Houston
round
was
this
bad.
year.
We would have beat them with Kevin Durant.
Y'all played Kevin Durant.
We literally
Let's
beat them
Rockets,
with Kevin
who's
Durant.
trash.
All right.
No, y'all wouldn't.
Okay, now you want to say it's Houston.
Well, it don't
We
matter.
could honestly,
it's Houston.
if we would have had Luka and the way we defended and
Trash.
gave San Antonio
Trash.
the blueprint on how to guard OKC,
Y'all
we could
wasn't
have beat
beating
OKC if we would have
Stop
been
it.
healthy,
Oh
fully healthy.
yeah, for
It
sure.
is because we are
OKC.
in
Y'all
La La
got
Land.
swept,
Y'all
bro.
must have
Hollywood, I
been
will be
in
there
La La
soon
Land,
as
though, right?
well.
This
You know
nigga
what?
delusional, bro. This nigga,
No,
hey,
I'm realistic. First off,
he's the
I'm about to
definition
be
of delusional.
in LA. I'm
You
gonna go
gotta
work out
be,
with
bro.
Luka, and
It's
we
gotta
gonna get
be.
this chip this year.
How? You just said
Luka is working out right now.
Luka ain't working out. Luka eating chicken
Actually,
sandwiches.
Luka
man.
working
He
out.
ain't working
Hey, they
out.
You're
talk
all
about
right.
In
Luka's
and
not
Out. They
working
went
out
to
right
In and
now.
Out
He's
burgers,
back home
man.
being a father.
Animal style.
Nigga, Luka ain't working out. Luka, if
Luka's
you watch
being
this
a
video,
father right now,
comment in the
guys.
bottom what you eating right now. He ain't.
Y'all are haters.
In and Out.
I can't wait.
He
You know
eating so
what?
fast, so Slovenian
When
fast
Luka gets
food.
a championship, I'll let you guys.
Like, come on, bro.
You guys both owe me a jersey, and y'all both owe me $100,000. Let's make that man right now. $100,000
Oh
each
my gosh.
by both of y'all.
Hey,
All right, Muhammad is drinking.
Hey,
We got to get
Nico
out of here.
Harrison ain't do too bad, huh?
Yeah, right.
Nico Harrison ain't do too
Nico
bad.
Harrison. It's
Oh,
really
Jason Kidd
Nico
about to
Harrison
come to,
and
LA
Jason
too.
Kidd. Y'all got to understand, Jason Kidd didn't really care about getting rid of Luka. You know what I'm saying?
He is gonna be an assistant. He gonna be JJ's
And do
assistant.
what?
Really?
Be the
What, he's
assistant. He
playing
ain't being
point
no
guard?
assistant.
First off, we got a 27-year-old
He ain't
superstar
gonna be
being
coaching
JJ's assistant,
Luka.
buddy.
that's about to win 5 championships, and he's not 280 pounds. You don't
That
even know
weighs
Luka's real weight.
280 pounds. 280 pounds.
Bet you it's not 240.
Yeah, I
That's
bet you it's
crazy if he weighed
240.
280.
I bet you it's
No, it's
240.
not. Luka
I
is
bet you
6'8".
this.
He's
If you
6'8",
searching it up,
230.
you know they're gonna lie.
Yes,
They're
it
gonna
is.
lie. They're gonna say he's 215.
Okay, it says
Wrong.
6'8".
He
It's
bigger than that.
approximately
100%
230
wrong.
to
Bigger than that.
240.
When was that? When was that?
He's definitely not 244.
Okay, exactly. He's definitely 244. Get the fuck out of
and
here.
the fuck-
And that's probably wrong. And that's
He-
probably wrong
He
too.
hit 218s in the
Exactly. He probably
offseason. So
250.
no,
It was
it's
on
when he
that
got
right
injured.
back up.
Then once he started playing, it got back
my
to normal,
gosh.
bro. That's like Ben Simmons jumper. That's
Everybody
Ben
knows,
Simmons
though,
jumper
Luka-
in the offseason right there, bro. That's all it is, bro. We ain't falling
And then,
for that
you
shit.
know,
You guys
I
sound like
like-
haters, though.
I like Luka
You
too,
guys
man. I
sound
like
like
Luka.
haters.
I want to see him win, but I don't
Luka's
think
winning
his
the
style of
championship.
play can win the championship, man.
Nah,
No,
Luka
for real,
ain't winning, I'll be honest.
I really was rooting for Luka. When he was in Dallas, I was rooting for Luka, but I like Luka, but I just don't think,
You
and this is
can.
no hate to him, I just don't think
And
his
you
style of
guys will
play
see.
can win a championship. Especially from what I'm seeing, how these other teams is playing.
I just want y'all
We
to
can
know.
see how these teams are built now, man. It's tough.
Yeah,
no.
it's gonna be hard.
Like I said,
but his style
I'm not
of play,
denying that it's not
gonna
going to be
hard,
tough.
man.
I just
Especially in the
gonna be
know
hard
West.
to
If you
win a
tell me
that the
Luka,
Lakers
if you
and
tell me
Luka
Luka was
Doncic
in the
will
East,
get a championship before the Minnesota Timberwolves. How do I know? I know because
Tell us how you know though.
Mark Walters.
Tell us how
we
you
got
know,
money
though.
now. We got to
Yeah, that they
invest
will.
a lot of money. We got to, and our focus this offseason, we about to build around Luka. We about to build around
well,
Luka.
what y'all
So we
about to
gonna
do?
get the right guys.
What y'all about to do with
that-
that money?
All right, you got to get
sure.
a
And how you
center
gonna do that?
Luka
Who's the
likes,
right
that,
guys?
you know, a roller. I don't know right
Hey,
now. I still got to do
who's
my
that
scouting.
center?
Let me do.
Who's
Let
the
me
center? That
figure
Luka
it out. I still, I'm still in NBA Finals mode. We are going to 3P. I don't know the moves we're gonna make right now.
you just said
I
they
don't know
going
off the top of my
3P.
head.
You said they're going 3P and do all this and do that.
Let me
So what? Who's
let
the
me do my
who's the
let me do
center
my
y'all gonna get?
strategy.
You supposed to if it's
Hey man,
Planet like
Nixon 6. Hassan said
Spurs
Knicks.
is 6.
Hassan said Spurs
No,
at
Spurs
Lakers,
is 5.
Muhammad
Lakers,
said
Spurs is
Spurs at
5, man.
6.
2027 NBA
I got
champions.
Knicks at 6.
2028 NBA
So
champions.
we're gonna see how
and
these predictions
2029
go.
NBA champions.
Lakers.
The Lakers get a championship before the
2093,
Timberwolves. That's for sure.
NBA champions.
Luka definitely get a
with
chip
Luka
before Ant-Man.
Doncic, the 7th.
Luka definitely get a
Nah,
Luka
championship before.
Doncic the 7th.
No, that's not.
Luka's better than Ant-Man.
Luka not even really a
Luka's
better
way
player.
better than
When
Ant-Man.
it comes down to it, Luka's not that much
He's
of a
better
better
than
player.
Ant-Man.
He's not that much of a
He's
better. When
better
it
than
comes
Ant-Man.
down to it,
Luka's
when
getting a
you
championship
need
before
to
Ant-Man.
score.
You know it.
No.
I don't know.
Yes, he is.
I don't know about that.
Hell no.
He's
Hell.
not winning a
If
championship.
you gave
No, they're
Ant-Man,
not.
Kyrie Irving in
No,
that
they're
team,
No,
they
they're
was
not.
winning
Yeah,
that championship.
Anyways,
They is winning that
Anyways, guys,
championship.
he doesn't have a
I
point.
think he
He
got
doesn't
a
have
point.
a point.
are.
Marvin, he got a point.
He doesn't have a
You
point.
can't hate on
One
that.
thing
You
for
got a
certain,
point.
2 things
got
for
a point.
sure.
now.
You
Yes,
become a
yes, I
Laker,
do.
you get a chip.
Minnesota fucked that team up. I feel like you shouldn't have never
Hey,
traded.
we should have won that
Should've never
series.
traded.
If
Hey,
Cat
guys,
played a little better,
we know
if
how
Gobert
history works,
played a little better,
guys.
we would have won that series.
This is
You
what
should've
happens,
never
guys. We
traded
know how
Cat,
history
man.
goes.
If
Let me
you
tell you
trade
how it goes,
anything,
okay?
trade Gobert.
One thing for certain,
Hey,
a superstar that ends up in Minnesota usually leaves Minnesota.
I feel like
Kevin
Fitch-
Love, Kevin Garnett, gone. They left Minnesota. Sam Cassell, Latrell Sprewell left
Kevin Love
Minnesota.
ain't no fucking superstar,
Stephon
bro.
Marbury left Minnesota. He left Minnesota.
Those are
Anyways,
stars,
and-
all stars, barely.
y'all did. But either way, they left Minnesota. But
We
and
got rid
another
of
thing for
Stephon
certain,
Marbury.
and 2 things for sure. You end up a Laker, you get a championship. And if you're a superstar, it's set up for you. Luka Doncic will be an NBA champion. Just know that, guys. Hey.
All right, let's get out of here before Muhammad
All right,
blacks out
guys.
on camera. All right, guys. We appreciate y'all. We got
Lonzo wasn't a
got back to the
superstar.
football.
Lonzo Ball ain't getting
He
no
wasn't-
championship.
They weren't
Oh,
superstars.
God.
They weren't
What happened?
superstars.
Brandon Ingram.
They were
Brandon
superstars.
Ingram ain't get shit.
No,
Oh,
they were
what
superstars.
happened?
They were,
That was the
they were
next.
number
They
one,
were
number
superstars.
two, number
LA.
3 pick.
You guys know what
They
kind
were
of
D'Angelo
number
one
two,
Russell,
number
superstar.
three
Julius
pick.
Randle. What happened? Oh, okay.
Because they got traded
all
for
right.
Anthony Davis, and he
What
was a
happened,
superstar.
though?
They
Why
got
they
a
ain't
chip.
paying out?
Julius Randle wasn't a superstar.
Nah, Julius Randle ain't get traded for Anthony Davis.
Not a superstar.
What,
He
what
snitched
about
on
D'Angelo
Nick
Russell?
Young.
Like, what happened? What happened to him? All right. As he All right, guys. Let's get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all. We're gonna watch game 1 tomorrow. Hurricanes down 0-1, man, to my favorite teams. You know, either way, I'm happy who wins this, hockey. So
Hey,
congrats to
that's
me
the
for
only
being the
championship you're
Stanley
going to
Cup
see in your
champion.
lifetime is the Stanley Cup one,
but
because you're
yeah,
not getting one in
yeah,
the
we're
NFL or NBA. Okay.
Actually, I've seen
college.
2 Ohio State championships.
Okay.
Actually, I've seen
college
3.
or baseball.
And I've seen the St. Louis Cardinals win a championship.
The Los Angeles
and
Lakers
one
with Luka
day I will
Doncic
see-
raise a championship.
One day I will see Kyler
Never.
Murray lift the championship. And maybe the Arizona
Never.
Cardinals. But I will definitely see the Minnesota Timberwolves win a championship.
Nope,
And I think it's going to be in
Nope.
2028. Not next year. I think it's
All
2028.
right, guys. Peace.
So let's go. All right, guys. Let's get out of here.
Peace.
Y'all got anything y'all would say?
Guys, what?
Yeah. This nigga Muhammad talking